Hey Techie Talks, welcome back. This is Lavanya and you're watching Techie Talk. So today in our channel we are going to see a very interesting topic and most requested one also. So that topic is all about why do we get rejected in the interviews though you answer most of the technical interview questions. And also, so obviously most of the time people who are having large career gap and they are trying to enter into IT industry after enhancing their skills, so they would have learned some of the course or they would have upgraded their skill and they would be technically strong, and whenever they face the interviews they'll be able to answer most of the interview questions during the interview process. But still, whenever we wait for the result, it will be a negative feedback. So that time most of the candidates are not sure what would be the reason that for their rejection. So this happened for most of the people who are having large career gap and also who is trying to enter from non-IT to IT background, and also for freshers also we can say. Sometimes they'll be expecting what kind of fault we have done in the interview and why did they reject us though the answers are right. Say, in an interview, in a technical round, when the questions are posted to you, you will be answering it. After interview, you will be cross-verifying whether the answers are right. So from your end, answers are right. But still the rejection will be there. But still the interviewer would have rejected your profile. So what would be the reason? What are the considerations the interviewer will consider during taking the interview, technical interview? So those aspects I'm going to share in this video. If you're lagging in one of these aspects, make sure you upgrade it on it, and for your next interview, try improve yourself on this point and then you see how the result would be. For sure guys, for an interview to crack technical alone is not enough. There are many other factors which are to be considered to clear a technical interview, and it can be either technical interview or managerial interview or a HR also we can say. There is a candidate with 2+ years of experience on Python. She is attending an interview for Python developer position. So with one company, she has cleared her L1, L2 managerial. All the 3 levels of interview has been cleared successfully. But in the HR round, after her HR round, her position went to the hold. So whenever she called for the feedback and for the next level of process, the HR just replied saying that your position is kept on hold. Your candidature is kept on hold. So when she asked the reason for the HR, he told that reasons could not be disclosed. He mentioned this and he just cut the call. So this is how the IT industry most of the time is. They don't disclose what is the reason for keeping your candidature hold or for the rejection. But usually as a technical person, when we conduct interviews, there are few considerations and there are few checklists are given to us to consider how to assess a candidate. So if the candidate is technical enough, that will be the first criteria. Along with this, if he meets the other criteria, then only he'll be selected. So criteria number 1 is the candidate should be confident in answering his questions. Even though he is technically good and his answers are correct, we should cross verify whether he is confident on his answers or not. That's the reason in most of the interviews, the interviewer will ask, are you sure about your answer? So you should not double think that your answer is right or wrong, or you should not think that I'm not sure. All these things you should not possess in front of the interviewer. You should say, yes, I'm 100% sure the answer is correct as per my knowledge. This is the answer you have to give. In most of the cases, what happens, whenever the interviewer asks that, are you sure about your answer? Many of them say that, yeah, I think so, or they'll be thinking. So this is wrong. You should not do like this. So this is the criteria number 2. Criteria number 3 is your communication skills. So even though you are lagging in communication, make sure you use some of the peculiar words in your interview. The interviewer should not know that you are not communicating, your communication is not good. So in such a way, your body language and your attitude should show that you are communication is good and you will be able to handle client calls. So this is the third criteria. Fourth criteria is, so whenever you are doubtful about an answer, never say that I do not know the answer, or never say that I didn't read this topic, or I don't have knowledge on this. You better try to say that you have to answer that I couldn't recollect right now. So you can give some examples in the past which you can relate it. The next criteria is, never show your nervousness in front of the interviewer. There are many candidates who attend the interview after having a career gap, or trying to attend the interview for the first time, or they are trying for the second level or managerial level. They think in the mind that they have to crack the interview for sure. So what happens, they will start feeling nervousness. Because of that, there are high chances that they will lose confidence, and the nervousness shows on their face ahead. This is also one of the reason that interviewer will think that she is not potentially strong and she is not confident and she is feeling very nervous. How will she handle complex task? So these are the few things which the interviewer will consider during the interview. So make sure you have all these things covered during your interview. Either it is level 1, level 2, level 3, or even the HR round. Never show your nervousness. Show confidence. And if you are poor in communication skills before the interview, you try to get to know few of the words technically, and also the communicating. Though you don't form a proper sentence, to use this, okay, your communication skill will show little bit apprehensively. So that's the reason, guys. These are the few points that I wanted to tell you, why why do we reject in interviews though we are technically strong. So guys, apart from your technical skills, make sure you also cover all these points which I discussed today. And if you feel this video was useful, make sure you share it with your friends, and also subscribe to Techie Talk without fail. See you with another interesting topic. Until then, bye.